I handed my sister-in-law the tab for the shower she told everyone she threw. So my brother's wife, Vanessa, is the kind of person who has to be the main character of every room she walks into. When my brother and his fiancée Katie got engaged back in the spring, Vanessa basically appointed herself maid of honor before anyone asked, which was already a little strange because Katie has two sisters of her own. But whatever. She said she'd throw the bridal shower, and honestly I was relieved because I hate planning stuff and Vanessa lives for it. Then about 6 weeks out she calls me. She's got this breezy voice she does when she wants something. So I'm thinking the shower at the Vineyard Place, the one with the string lights, it's gonna be gorgeous. I already have a Pinterest board. I said that sounded amazing. Then she goes, the only thing is, I'm kind of stretched right now with the house. Could you maybe front some of it and I'll pay you back after? You know I'm good for it. I should have said no. I've known Vanessa for 11 years and I'm good for it is her favorite lie. But it was for Katie, who I actually love, so I said fine. I put down the deposit on the venue, then the catering, then the florals, because Vanessa found the perfect person. But that person needed a card on file and somehow that card was mine. By the week of the shower, I had spent just under $4,000. I kept every receipt. I wasn't being petty, I just have a spreadsheet brain and I figured we'd settle up. The day of, it was beautiful. The lights, the flowers, the little grazing table. And Vanessa stood up in the middle of it in this white blazer, tapped her glass and said, I just want to say, throwing this together was a labor of love, but Katie deserves nothing less. I didn't sleep for weeks. Everyone clapped. Katie was tearing up, and Vanessa looked right at me across the room and did this tiny little smile, like thanks for playing. She never mentioned me, not once. And she'd made it very clear twice that afternoon, telling two different aunts, oh, I handled everything myself. It's just what you do for family. I let it go that day. I told myself it didn't matter who got credit. But the following week I texted her the total with the receipts attached. Real casual. Hey, no rush, just totaling up the shower. Comes to $3,940. Whatever's easiest for you. She left me on raid for 4 days. Then she goes, lol what? I thought that was your gift to Katie. I put in all the work. You really want to charge me for helping your sister-in-law? And I just sat there looking at my phone. Because that's the move, right? She takes the credit, I take the invoice, and if I say anything I'm the greedy one nickel and diming a bride. So I called my brother. I told him the whole thing. Calm, receipts in front of me. He was quiet for a second and then he said, wait, she told mom she paid for the venue herself. That was the part I didn't know. She hadn't just taken credit for the work. She'd told the whole family she'd footed the bill. Played the generous one. On my money. Now here's the thing. 2 weeks later my parents were throwing their anniversary dinner. Big one, 40 people, and guess who'd volunteered herself to organize it and been telling everyone she was covering the cost. So the night of the dinner, after the toasts, when Vanessa was doing her rounds soaking up the you're so generous, you do so much from every relative in the room, I stood up and tapped my own glass. I said, before we wrap up, I just want to clear something up because Vanessa's been too modest to say it. She's been telling everyone she paid for Katie's shower. She didn't. I did. Every dollar. I have the receipts if anyone's curious, and I'd hate for her to keep carrying credit that isn't hers. That's exhausting. Then I walked over, set a printed copy of the itemized total on the table right in front of her and said, you said it was my gift to Katie, so consider tonight my gift to you. The truth, itemized. The room went dead quiet. My aunt actually leaned in and picked up the paper. Vanessa laughed that fake laugh and said, wow, in front of everyone? Really? And I said, you threw the shower in front of everyone. Figured you liked an audience. She hasn't posted a single group photo from either event. My mom asked to see the receipts the next morning.